Hello, everyone. My name is Pastor Reverend Jerome Ijeakhena. I am the coordinating pastor of the Young People's Service, which is the third service of the headquarter church of Church of God Mission International, based here in Benin. I also happen to be the chaplain of Bensi Dausa University, where I get to interface with thousands of students and, of course, hundreds of students weekly. I'm also a relationship coach. Together with my wife, we run a YouTube channel that is called Naked Issues, where we share weekly tips on how the marital institutions can be made better. We are also co-facilitators with the Couples Rendezvous of the same church, where we interface with a lot of young couples and exchange ideas to better our relationships. And also the praise and glory of God with my wife. I am a co-consultant with the Citizens Mediation Center that is an arm of the Ministry of Justice in those states. I'm saying all of this because having become a part and parcel of the Institute of Counseling Nigeria, I'm looking at the various expressions where my training are going to find a platform to be exhibited. Okay, counseling in my country, Nigeria. Trust me, having gone through this school, I must say that Nigeria is still at a very subsistent level when it comes to counseling. I'll use myself as a case study. I never for once believe that counseling is anything that anyone should throw themselves into. I was also of the school of thought that if you have issues you are going through, I'm a pastor. For crying out loud, speak to your pastor. If it's something that your pastor cannot handle, he will take it to God for you. Before you know what is happening, solutions. Because in fact, this is how I have been operating all through these years as a pastor. I have been counseling people. I now said to myself that let me even take this to a professional level. Not because I thought I needed the knowledge. It was because I thought I needed to be certified in what I was already doing. But I was so much, surprised when I became part of this and I saw this so much I did not know. Now, in advanced countries of the world, like the United States and the rest of them, counseling has been taken to a very, very good degree. But here in Nigeria, because we believe in communal living, where you can throw in one or two advice, we don't see the need for professional counseling. If everything is not going the way I want them to be, I have a father to run to, I have a mother to complain to, I have a friend to talk to, I have a pastor, I have someone I can confide in. And what you find them giving at the end of the day is advice. And in this school, we have been told that counseling is not advice giving, because as a counselor, you are not even supposed to say to your client what you want them to do. You are supposed to guide them. But as a pastor, you find that that is what I have been doing prior now. So, because some of these have given me results, what you tend to find is, if this has been working, let's continue along that line. Why do we need professional counseling if advising has been giving the needed results? So as a result of this, Nigeria is a very religious country. Counseling has remained on that subsistent level. So what do we need to do to begin to change the paradigm as it relates to counseling? Now, I want to appreciate what ICN is already doing. But personally, having gone through the system myself, I will now become an advocate of this. In the microcosm where I find myself, I will begin to, make people realize that what you do, which is advice giving, is not really professional counseling. One other thing I would like to add is that in Nigeria, there is this stigmatization that is associated with counseling. People tend to think that if you seek professional counseling, then something must be wrong with you. We also discovered that many men don't go for counseling simply because in this part of the world, we are trained to believe that as a man, you should have life all figured out. Counseling is only for those that are weak. But having become part of the institute, that narrative has changed in my head. What should we do to enlighten people? Okay. For my case, as an example, I'm going to be using my platform as a pastor, as a chaplain of a university, to make advocacy and create sensitization or enlightenment to make people see the need for professional counseling. We should do more to create more bodies like this. And for those of us that have gone through the system, whenever we find ourselves in our various sphere of influences, we should push for more clinical and professional counseling.